Bad, my bad. What is up, Marvel Bros? My bad. I don't know what was going on there. I am Sensei Finito. What is up, Super Fam? On today's Pop Culture Newsflash, we have new steals from Black Adam, new She-Hulk posters, and we're also talking about John Wick's 4 runtime, and we got some Black Adam news, yo, or Dragon Ball Z news, I should say. My bad, had T'Challa back there. He had fell over. Let's sit him back up, right? How's everybody doing? I see y'all in the chat. Andre says, hey, everyone. What is up, Andre? How you doing today, brother? We got Pina Colada. He says, hola, Andre. How are the Super Fam and the Bro Avengers doing? Pina Colada says, who's that on the bottom left of the thumbnail? I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to find out. Pina Colada says, intense music begins. You already know, man. Remy in the chat. Yo, what you doing? Aren't you supposed to be doing other stuff? Aren't you supposed to be at the dentist with our child? What are you doing? Pina Colada says, I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear it, bro. Glad to hear it. How is everybody doing? Andre says, I'm doing great. Just got a Blu-ray box set of the first 10 Star Trek movies at a steal on Amazon. Holy frijoles. Bruh, that's epic. That's super dope. I unfortunately have not seen like any of the Star Trek movies, but I definitely will check them out though. That is on my list for sure of things to check out is that, bro. I think does Paramount Plus have all of the Star Trek movies? Because I'll definitely check them out, or at least the shows, because I believe it's a show too, right? Was it a show first and then a movie, or was it a movie and then a show? Man, I am dropping everything in here today. I'm going to have to clean up my room today for sure, because I've just been dropping things left and right today. No cap. Yeah, bro, and I think we were talking about what was it, Strange New Worlds the other day, and how freaking epic that is, and how I guess it's the biggest launch, right, at Amazon for Paramount Plus. I mean, Paramount Plus has only been around, for a hop, skip, and a jump. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really surprising that it's the biggest release, but it still does mean something, right? I mean, that still is important, I believe. My guy Pina Colada said that Twitch stream this morning was hilarious. Well, that was this morning for you, yeah, but that was last night for me. I guess it kind of did go into the morning, but yeah, it was definitely a vibe. Once again, you already know you guys will be tuning in with me later on. I think later on today, because I don't know what's going on this week. I know Battery's been doing a lot this week, and then I've been trying to get the stream on the channel like this every day. So next week, you guys will see us coming back with a lot of watch parties and things like that maybe we didn't get to do this week. It's just been a very hectic week trying to get the streaming back going on Twitch that I be doing, and all that good stuff. It's just been a lot of trying to get everything in order, but I think we've been doing a grandiose job, if I do say so myself, right? So with all of that being said, let's see, what in the world was I about to do? I completely forgot. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Here we go. Let's turn that down. There you go. If you guys haven't already, make sure you check me out on Twitch, where I'm trying to stream a lot more over there as well. I'm just trying to get all of the content creation up, and trying to get it down, up and down at the same time, and trying to find out what the schedule is going to be looking like around these parts. Me and my brother Vane DeVito, we had a ball yesterday. It was a pure vibe. Shout out to Demonic and Pina Colada for vibing with your boy yesterday. It was definitely super lit. Let's see. Okay, so with all that being said, let's jump into the first thing on the docket with let's go with the John Wick, y'all. Let's do that. How about that? John Wick Chapter 4 will be the longest John Wick movie that we've gotten. Got? Did I say that right? Yeah. But it's going to be the longest John Wick movie ever. I have not seen any of the John Wick movies, so don't come for me yet. But what are you guys thinking about that? I know John Wick is an amazing movie. I guess it's a trilogy at this point. It's about to be a quadrilogy, a qualogy. I don't know. What is that? What word would that be? A tetralogy. Jesus. Also known as a quadrilogy. Okay, so I had it right the first time. So now it's going to be a quadrilogy. Yeah, I've never watched John Wick either, Pina Colada. So I have no idea what I'm even missing out on. If Battery was here, he would be like, blasphemy. These are amazing movies and you need to check them out immediately. But I have not seen any of them still, to date. And he's definitely told me multiple times that I need to check them out. And I just have not done it. I don't know why. I haven't got around to it, really. So I'm probably going to be checking these out so I can check out John Wick Chapter 4. Maybe we can even do it in a headquarters watch party for the Bro Avengers or for everybody. It depends. We'll see. Pina Colada says, where is Battery? Well, Battery started his student teaching, I believe, this week. So he's been doing student teaching as well as regular work because, he was on vacation and stuff. So he's trying to balance out doing all of that stuff as well. My man has a pretty stacked, I'm not going to lie, that he has a pretty stacked schedule over there. But shout out to my bro, and hopefully we see him back around HQ soon. Yeah, yo. And then this is the, oh wait, where's it at? There we go. No, not screen, window. There we go. And then this is the picture that we have for that. And then as usual, as always, you guys already know, if you are following us on Twitter, then you will be able to know about all the stuff that's going on that we talk about here on our news flashes as well. But this is a place where we get to actually fully discuss a lot of the different things, right? Disney Plus currently has 152.1 million subscribers. Jesus. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Warner Bros had been working on a Crisis on Infinite Earths movie before merging with Discovery. Unfortunately, this movie probably won't be happening with the DC reconstruction and the plan that's going on over there. And that makes sense. But one thing that we really did talk about probably happening for the new DCEU that we might see coming to play is Final Crisis instead of Infinite Crisis. It's very possible that we see Final Crisis be the one that be the new movie, I guess, or the new saga that we get into, and that's heavily focusing on Superman, basically kind of what we see here a little bit, but just the after effects of Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths. My bad, not Infinite Crisis. And then I think that'll be interesting though. No matter where DC goes with their new plan, hopefully we do get that Batman movie that we've kind of been talking about on the channel, with Ben Affleck possibly coming back, and with all the news that we've been getting when it comes to that. I think it's very possible that we could see Final Crisis, and we might be seeing a different Crisis on Infinite Earths even happening. But I thought the CW did a Crisis on Infinite Earths, to be completely honest, and that might be why that they chose not to go about doing the same thing over again, because it's like, we've already done this, so why do it again? I don't think we have a reason to do it again, and I kind of agree with that as well. There's not really too much of a reason for them to do it again, but it's definitely something that we can see. I think what would be a lot better is, well, I don't think anything necessarily would be better. I just think they could do anything, right? Like, they could literally do anything, because there's so many DC stories, and it's not like they've already, it's not like they've used a bunch of these things already. You know what I mean? It's not like the DCEU has exhausted its resources when it comes to the comics. Like, it's actually far from that. They have an abundance of resources, an abundance of things that they can do in order to get it going, get it popping, right? I think that's something that we can all agree upon. So it will definitely be really interesting where we go from here with DC and what type of saga that they're going to be looking at in the future. But we really won't know exactly what that could be until then, right? I think that's safe to say. But this would be dope to see, even like occurring if we could. I would like it. What live action adaptation would you want to see coming from DC in the future with all the things that they have going on? I'm curious in knowing how you guys feel about that. My man Word 789, what's up with it, brother? How you doing? I hope you're having a good one today. My guy says, yo, Ezra Miller acting up. Yeah, as always. But we actually have some crazy news about Ezra Miller that we're going to be talking about on the show today, so make sure you stay around for that. Injustice, I love it. Yeah, I agree with that. Andre says, just saw a new featurette for She-Hulk, opens up like Law and Order. Oh, that's pretty dope. We might have to check that out. I'm not gonna lie, we might have to check that out. Pina Colada says, I was at the comic book store today, and they all had the stuff like Batman Who Laughs, Injustice, The Boys, and Invincible. Ooh, did you copy any of it? Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen the Injustice movie yet, the animated one that they have on Warner Bros. On HBO Max. Once again, that's another thing we might be able to check out in an HQ watch party. Word 789 says Dark Knight Returns. Oh, that's what you want. I like it. We should check. Was there an animated Dark Knight Returns or something? Bro, I think there was. I think no matter what they do, it'll be lit. That's just my opinion. Gonna get them when I get paid? Hell yeah, Pina Colada. Let me know how you like those comics when you do get them, brother, because oh, I guess today is I didn't know this. Okay, awesome. Happy birthday to Chickaping Viola Davis, yo. I had no idea it was Viola Davis's birthday today, but shout out to her and her as Amanda Waller. Her and Amanda Waller, shout out to them. Oh man, whoops. Already fucked up that quick. All right, let's slap that there. There we go. I'm not sure how old Amanda Waller how old Amanda Waller is, but there she is. And all of her Amanda Wallerness, right? Pina Colada says Injustice and Flashpoint Crisis are the only animated DC I've watched. Oh snap. Okay. Word says, yeah, two-parter animated series, amazing movies too. Wait, what? Injustice and Flashpoint Crisis are the only animated DC stuff you've watched, bro? What? There's an abundance of fire things you gotta watch, Pina Colada. For sure. There's a whole bunch of them, yo. You gotta get it in for sure. That's crazy, brother. I had no, yeah, but it makes sense though because you don't have any of the stuff there, right? You don't have any of the streaming platforms and services in order to do it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are amazing movies. Kelly Fitzgerald, oh my guy Vinny, what's up with the Vinny? How you doing? My man said it's me, Vinny. Yeah, I got you, Vinny. How you doing? I hope you're having a good one today, Vinny. How was school? Pina Colada says happy birthday. Andre says hi, Vinny. Yeah, for real. Word 789 says, look, I ain't gonna lie. Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 are the best, most faithful comic book adaptation animations. Ooh, okay. Mary Sue says the Academy Award-winning Suicide Squad is one of my favorite phrases. Not the Academy Award-winning Suicide Squad. Is that did Suicide Squad win Academy Awards? I don't remember. That's my bad. I don't remember that if that's a thing for real. That's insane. That's like actually crazy. I'm like, whoa. My life be like, ooh, ooh, Oh, okay. I guess we can do it like that. That'll work. And then slap that down there. That's what she said. Okay. Moving on to our next thing on the docket, yo. Not that too many people care, but did you guys know that Riverdale and Pretty Little Liars are in the same universe, yo? I like Riverdale. I'm not gonna lie. I have definitely watched Riverdale, and it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Riverdale. It's wild. I'm not gonna cap with you. It's one of my I guess you can say guilty pleasure to watch because the show is kind of cringe, but at the same time it's so stupidly beautiful, I guess you can say. I haven't watched the last season or the 6th season, but this is kind of wild that Pretty Little Liars is in the same universe. I only know about Pretty Little Liars because of females, like literally. I've heard a lot of females talk about this show, but it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that because I sure didn't. And I mean, and I was about to say that, Mary Sue. So is Sabrina. Sabrina the Teenage Witch is also in this universe, which is even crazier. So those are just a couple crazy things coming at us right there. And I just don't think I was even ready for that. It's pretty wild. Okay, moving right along in a momentarily. Let's see how the chat is feeling about these different things that we've talked about. Yeah, I know it's you, Vinny. I got you. How you doing, man? How did you go to school today? I don't know if you went to school today. Honestly, recommend anyone who likes DC to watch them. Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty sure I've watched those movies, and they are very good. I'm not gonna lie, they are very good. I like Batman Hush as well. I like almost the entire DC animated slate because it's just nice. It hits different. To be honest, it hits different. Especially, I mean, you guys have heard me say this, especially when it starts getting cohesive and you're actually able to go from like one movie to the next one, and then like you get Superman and you get Wonder Woman and you get all of that different stuff going on. It's pretty vibey. Andre says it is very good. This is the first movie though. What's the first movie? What are we talking about? Did I miss something? I'm not sure what we're talking about. My bad. Vinny says, "Can you tell your wife that I say hi?" Yeah, I'll let Remy know. She should probably be in here sometime soon. Pina Colada says English, bro. What are you talking? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Kelly said, Vinny said, my dad said hi. Yo, what is up, bro? How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, Saruskis, yo. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. But yeah, moving right along, like I was saying before, yo. The entire 6-movie Jurassic Park and Jurassic World saga is now available, including a collector's edition. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. I can't lie. I know y'all gonna be on that. I know a lot of people are gonna be on that for sure, because a lot of people love Jurassic Park, and I know a lot of people loves Jurassic World. Both of those movies. And I mean, you can argue that Jurassic Park was a major shift in not only pop culture, but like movies and stuff in general. Like Jurassic Park and Star Wars kind of created, not created, but they just introduced a new wave of cinema. I think is the best thing that you can say about that. They just introduced a new wave of cinema, and I love it. It's lit. Pina Colada says, "Who's Vinny?" Vinny is my young cousin, yo. He is my young cousin. Him and Jay, my son, they are cousins as well, obviously. And yeah, he's a cool little dude. He's a cool little dude. Him and my son. I think. I don't know if Vinny is older than my son though. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember which one of them is older. I think Vinny is older, and Jay is just bigger because that guy's a monster. My man said, "Ooh, yes, sir." Yeah, but yeah, man, I know a lot of people love Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park is a lit movie. I don't know if it's I don't know if I would necessarily be buying this collection. You know what I'm saying? But it would still, I'd still check this out for sure. I would still check this out for sure. I haven't seen the original Jurassic Park movies in a really long time. Like a really long time. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what's going on with that. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. I don't know if you guys even like Jurassic Park or what, but I am there for it all the way. And now for some more Flash news. Coming, well, not just Flash, but also Ezra Miller, right? So Warner Bros. Discovery are considering 3 scenarios for the Flash. And let me know which scenario you guys would, I guess, what do you guys think is the best scenario? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know in the comment section, down below, in the chat, all that. Let me know. Ezra Miller plays no part in the film's promotion. Ezra Miller gives an interview explaining their erratic behavior and then doing limited press. Or 3, they completely scrap the film just all the way. Like they just take it out all the way ever. So, what are you guys feeling about that? What do you think of those 3 scenarios? There's just revolving around Ezra Miller and all the things that's been going on. I think we could actually find the article that this is coming from, right? Let's see. Who did it? Was it Vanity Fair? No, I think it was the Hollywood Reporter. Yeah, it was the Hollywood Reporter. All right, here we go. Let's check that. Let's check out this article real quick and see what's going on, right? Okay. Warner Bros. Weighing fate of the Flash as its Ezra Miller problem grows, right? And this is something that we've been talking about, I guess, through the duration of this week when it comes to the Flash and everything. Is like, yo, is my man well, not my man. You know, I don't mean it like that. I just say my man in general. Is Ezra Miller going to eventually X themselves out of being in their own movie, right? That's kind of been the way that we're going towards. Is we're just gonna eventually have an Ezra Miller list movie, and Ezra Miller's just not gonna get the movie. I guess I don't know how you do. I don't know what you do with that, because one, it's like a $200 million movie budget that they used for this movie, if I'm not mistaken, $200 million, I believe, and you can't just scrap a $200 million movie. I mean, you can. But at this point, they've done so much promotion and everything that the only way to break even is to release this movie and allow it to just go out there in the not the Twitter sphere, but just in general, just go and be what it needs to be somehow, some way, right? So I don't really know what I don't know what everybody is feeling about that. Let me know in the comments, and let's check out what the article says, okay? The fate of Warner Bros. The Flash hangs in the balance as an actor, Ezra Miller, continues to make headlines for their controversial behavior and various arrests. An outright shelving of the film is not off the table, though it would be a last resort. Warner's and its new parent company, Warner Bros. Discovery, had hoped to avoid the line of fire because its big-budget DC superhero tentpole isn't scheduled to hit theaters until June 23rd, 2023. But the pressure is mounting by the day. On Monday, the actor was charged with a felony burglary, and on Wednesday, Rolling Stone reported that Vermont's Child Services Department is attempting to locate a mother and 3 children who have allegedly been residing at Miller's farm in the state. Is this old? Is this the old one, or is this new? No, this is today, August 11th. That's today. Okay. A source with knowledge of the situation says the studio appears to be preparing for 3 possible scenarios. So we're going to discuss. So these are the 3 scenarios that we just talked about, but in a little bit more depth, right? So let's see exactly what these 3 scenarios are and why and then you guys can say why you guys think that they're choosing to go with these 3 scenarios as well. First, Warner's has received indications that the 29-year-old Miller, whose mother has accompanied the actor in recent days, will seek professional help after returning home to their farm in Vermont after being away. If that happens, Miller, who goes by they/them pronouns, could give an interview at some point explaining their erratic behavior over the past few years. The actor could then and over the past few years is very literal, because this has literally been for years now that this has been going on with Ezra Miller. Literally years that Ezra Miller has been, ever since they choked that woman years ago. It's been wild ever since then, right? Um, the actor then could do limited press for The Flash, and the movie would open in cinemas as planned. So limited press release. Check out a little bit of stuff of what's going on, get it going. I think that's a vibe. I think that could be something. I think that's one of the best decisions right there. But let's read the rest of the scenarios that might be going on. The second scenario: even if Miller doesn't reach out for help, Warner's could still release the film, but don't expect Miller to play a prominent role in terms of marketing and publicity. Nor would Miller be the Flash going forward, as the role would be recast in future projects. Sheesh. So that's something that I think could also happen as well, especially if Ezra is continuing to be in headlines left and right, and I could definitely see that happening. The third situation, though, with Miller deteriorates further. This would see Warner's killing the movie outright, as it could not be reshot with a different actor. And this is something that I really like part right here. Listen. Miller plays multiple characters and is in almost every scene. Scrapping a $200 million film would be an unprecedented move. Miller plays multiple characters and is in almost every scene. So this makes me think that this movie has the possibility to be even bigger, not bigger, but bigger than Multiverse of Madness, in the term of, we only saw three Stranges, right? The 4 Doctor Stranges in that movie. But it sounds like from this, we might see like 10 different Flashes in this movie. You know what I mean? We just see multiple Flashes. Even see characters that aren't the Flash, but still played by Ezra Miller, so on, so forth, so on, so forth. I would like that. I'm not gonna lie. I would like that. I want to see this movie. This movie seems like it's gonna be lit. I wanted to see Batgirl. I really wanted to see Batgirl. Like really, really, really wanted to see Batgirl. But alas, we never will. But the fact that we're getting this announcement that Miller plays multiple characters and is in almost every scene is amazing. So what do you guys think is gonna be? What scenario do you guys think is the best? As of this comes amid change at Warner's earlier this month, newly minted Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav stunned Hollywood that when shelving Batgirl, a $90 million movie made for HBO Max. Unlike The Flash, there was no individual controversy involved. Rather, Zaslav opted to take a tax write-down on the project and pivot away from making streaming films for DC, which is insane that they did that without saying anything about what was going on with Ezra Miller still. Miller was cast as The Flash in 2014, the same year a solo The Flash film was announced. The development process has been long, with multiple directors coming and going over the years, until filmmaker Andy Muschietti finally got the project off the ground. The film also stars Michael Keaton back as Batman for the first time in 30 years, and Ben Affleck as a different version of Batman. Miller began their time as The Flash with cameos in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Suicide Squad, both released in 2016, before having a main role in Justice League a year later. I had no idea that The Flash was in Suicide Squad. Where the hell is The Flash in Suicide Squad? I'm trying to think about it. Like, is The Flash in Suicide Squad? I don't think I've ever seen that. No cap. That's really interesting. Oh my gosh, it goes on. How much? I don't think we're gonna read all that other stuff. So scenario 1, Ezra Miller plays no part in the film's promotion. No. So one Okay, one, Ezra Miller plays no part in the promotion. Two, Ezra Miller gives an interview explaining their erratic behavior and then doing limited press for the movie, or they completely scrap the film. What do you guys think is going to happen, and what do you want to happen? Let us know in the comment section down below and in the chat, whether it's live or on a replay. Let us know. Mary Sue says Jurassic Park 3 was the first movie that scared me as a kid. Grandma thought it'd be fun to take me, but I was too young. Oh no, Mary Sue. It sounds like you were freaking scarred from that a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That sounded like you were like, bruh, it was too early. It was too soon. Grandma, it was too soon. Let's see. Mary Sue says, I've been waiting 6 years to see this movie. I'm going to see this movie. Just excommunicate Ezra from the promotion. Yeah, I agree. And then something that I saw John Campia, I believe, talk about was that it would be like they should just not do a red carpet premiere or anything like that. Just kind of release the movie in cinemas. Don't make it a huge red carpet thing like they usually do and all that. Just release it in the theaters. I've seen a lot of people even say, just release it now. Just today. Just go ahead. Release the movie right now. Tomorrow. Just release it. Like, fuck it. Just release it. One of those type of deals. But I don't think that's going to happen. You know, I don't think that's going to happen. Just me personally. I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's still going to come out in June, on June 23rd when it's supposed to. And I also think that they're going to go with Ezra Miller doing the least amount of press, but doing as much press at the same time. And I think we really need that interview explaining that erratic behavior, because although everything that's been going on is freaking insane, mental health is a real thing and mental illness is a real thing. And I think if Ezra Miller is, you know, willing to get the help that they deserve and whatnot, then by all means, let it happen, you know? Let that happen and just try to keep going forward in whatever way they can. Couldn't they have just released it in cinema as well instead of canceling it? Yes, that's very possible. But one thing that's huge to think about, especially with these actors and the being not only these actors but also the movies that they're in, is they're not just representing the movie, they're representing the entire company with being like this person by taking on the role, right? They're representing literally a whole company. So, you know, it's a little iffy in that way, because it's like, bruh, nah, you're right. It should just be like, you know, they can't just release the movie, but if my guy ends up murdering someone or something like that, they just can't do it. You know what I mean? They just can't do it. Mary Sue says, I want to see the behind the scenes documentary for making The Flash. I want to see a documentary, period, based on Ezra Miller and what's going on, right? Like, just period. Just give me that. Let me give me a Ezra Miller just documentary of what was been going on, what they were doing, why they got like all of it. Just give it to me. Give me every single thing that they have. Give it to me now. Give it to me today. Not tomorrow, today. That would be crazy. He arrests somebody in a flashback. No pun intended. Hey, yo. Mary Sue, yo. You're hilarious. Peter Galata says WB would never do that with the controversies. I think it's possible. Probably would be like The Boys season 3 intro, where it was the red carpet, but the press aren't allowed to ask about the controversy. Oh, I could see that happen. I could see that happening for sure. Not Flash, but the Batgirl movie. I don't know what you're talking about, Pina Colada. I don't you've been talking in like multiple comments lately, and it's been kind of hard to stream it together. So if you could just kind of put all your thoughts together in one, that would be very helpful. My man Vinny says, I'm older than Jay. For sure. I thought so. Andre says, short of Miller committing a capital crime like say murder, I think they will release the movie. And that's exactly what I'm saying as well. Like, unless Ezra literally does something insane, because almost everything that we've heard, there's been some type of backup to what's been going on, right? Like, there's been some type, like, oh, Ezra Miller's holding a family hostage. No, they're actually living on the farm. You know, it's been crazy stuff like that. It's been, oh, Ezra Miller robbed a convenience store. No, he actually stole the bottle of wine from somebody's house, you know? And it's just kind of been like this reoccurring thing to where a lot of the articles and stuff have been clickbait, but there has been a lot of truth in the articles as to the other stuff that he's doing as well, or that they're doing as well. So it goes back and forth a lot. So I think we're at this point to where we need to get that big. I think we need to get that big discussion. Not discussion, but we need to get that interview with Ezra and see, oh yeah, you know what? I actually do have issues with mental health. I actually did have this small drug problem or alcohol problem, but now I'm about to go through rehabilitation. I'm trying to do better. We have 8 months from where we are now until that happens. And if Ezra's with their mom, for one, if their mom is truly, trying to help them out, because I think that is something that we also saw or actually heard reports of, was like, the mom there, Ezra Miller's mom is trying to help them out with what's going on in their lives, right? So if we do get all of these things, and then we do get a rehabilitated Ezra Miller, and then, once June comes around, maybe May, April, maybe we get 6 months of Ezra really doing rehab, really trying to rehabilitate themselves, and then around April we start getting the press tours and Ezra Miller actually is reformed. We get that interview that they were stating in the thing, talk about all the things and controversy around what they were doing, and how they, all that stuff, get that going, get that out there, and then boom, let's get it. I think that could be what's going to happen, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Team Samurai says, hi, Marvel Bros. What's up, Samurai? How you doing, my brother? I'm hoping you're having a good one. Love seeing all the Super Fam and Bro Vengers in the chat. You guys definitely make the vibe check. Pass the vibe check, I should say. Mary Sue says, Ezra may be the face of the movie, but there are dozens of other actors and thousands of other people who work to create the movie. It's selfish to cancel it over one person's actions or one person's choices. And I do agree with this, Mary Sue, but at the same time, it's like, but what, like, I do feel it though. Like, I don't disagree by any means, right? It's just that it's like, Ezra Miller has been doing some wild things. And if they continue to do wild things, then to me, I don't think there is a way for them to put the movie out, because it's just going to be, I don't know. I just don't think that'll be the strat. Oh, I can make this wider? That's what she said? Yo, I didn't know that. Oh, let's do that. I thought it had to be a smaller width. Hold on. Let me just stretch this out a little bit. Jesus. My bad, y'all. Let's see. Let's go. Maybe 2,000? You think 2,000 will be too much? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that is too much. There we go. There we go. I think that's good. All this time, I thought I had to cut off y'all comments, and I could have been having it like this. That's crazy. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good with there. Right there, right? Okay, so let's go back and let's read this comment again now that I got that fixed. Ezra Miller may be the face of the movie, but there are... Yo, Mary Sue, yo, you be killing me. Ezra may be the face of the movie, but there are dozens of other actors and thousands of other people who work to create the movie. It's selfish to cancel it over one person's choices. And yes, I do agree with this 100%, but it's just a very, like Andre just said, it's a very delicate situation when you're dealing with like a superhero, especially. Okay, I think them being the Flash is even more, makes the situation even more delicate. Like if they were just in Fantastic Beasts, that would be a whole different story, right? It's like, okay, that's just Fantastic Beasts, is whatever. And I don't mean it like that. It's just like, it's whatever. But to be a superhero, that's something completely different. Because when you're a superhero, kids are going to watch this movie. Kids are going to look up to Ezra Miller and want to be like Ezra Miller from the movie that they're watching. So on, so on, so on, so on. You know what I'm saying? So you get a little into iffy territory. There's going to be toys. There's going to be this. There's going to be that. So it's like, bruh, I don't know. And then once again, it's representing the entire brand of them at that point as well. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand it, but at the same time, it's iffy. So yeah. Andre says, "Hey, Team Samurai." Yep. Shout out to my bros. Everybody say what's up to Team Samurai. The cinema release instead of canceling it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, the cinema release is definitely the way to go. That's how I want to see the movie 100%. Pina Colada says, "I know I do that all the time in real life. I'll have a conversation, then talk about something else, then an hour later say something as if we're still in the previous conversation." Hey, it be like that. I do that same thing. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, man, Vinny says, "I'm going to switch to my other account." All right, brother. All right, little bro. Pina Colada says, "Could be just me. It could be me or it could just be my optimism." Hey, man. It's one or the other for sure. All of this started by them decking a fan. Yeah, that was insane. Didn't they punch a fan and then choke another person? And it was like week after week after week after week. Like after week after week. And it was like, holy crap, we're never going to see this movie, even though it's been postponed for the last 6 years. I bet I had something in my eye or something. Woo, that was vicious. Andre says, "I think Miller should be kept out of the publicity for the movie unless they actively go into therapy, then maybe limited press." And I think that's the only way that limited press is even on the board, is by doing is if they go through therapy and then come out and do the statement and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm pretty sure that's the only way that is on the board. I think my fan is drying out my left eye, because this thing is tripping. It's a situation that is so delicate. I definitely agree with that. It's a very delicate situation because, I mean, just look at what's going on, like every announcement has been more wild and more wild and more wild and more wild, right? Makes you just stop making me fat. I didn't know. I had to stretch this stuff out. A little confusion in the chat. My man Peter Gladys says, "Wait, how is he making you? What's going on?" My man Andre said, "If only you knew how I looked." He says, "I'm kidding, but I'm no 10. Hey, yo, you're wildin'. Y'all wildin', bro. I feel it, though. It is what it is. Everybody's sexy to somebody. Ain't that right? But, yeah, let me know what you guys think is the best thing for Ezra. You guys kind of have already shared your thoughts, though, as well. So I understand, and I agree. I agree with a lot of your thoughts and a lot of your feelings. You feel me? Can I open this image in a new tab? And then let's open this image in a new tab as well. All right, we have a new look. All right, going into our next thing. Whoa, wait, real quick. My man Noel Gonzalez. What's up with it? Everybody say what's up with it, Noel. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hi, I want MCU X-Men Ghost Rider at D23. I freaking agree. Brother, I assume. Brother. I agree, brother. But I'm gonna call you bro no matter what, because this is Marvel Bros, and everyone has the ability to be one of Earth's mightiest bros. I believe in all of you, right? But I don't think we're gonna see the X-Men just because of a lot of the things that we've talked about here on the channel with other news flashes and etc. The fact that we've heard reports about X-Men not being able to be used until 2025 because of the contracts that were signed before at Fox, before Disney got rights to this property and whatnot, right? So I don't know if that'll happen, but booty. I do think that it's possible to see Ghost Rider at D23, especially because they already teased Ghost Rider in the She-Hulk trailer that we got with the Johnny Blaze poster, and Johnny Blaze might be like an original Ghost Rider, very similar to how they did like the Ghost Rider 2 movie, I think, where the old dude at the church was also a previous Ghost Rider and still had a little bit of it left him in him, and he was riding a horse and shit. That was a crazy movie. That was insane. I didn't know what was going on. My bad, y'all. It's hot, and I got my fan on me, but I'm pretty sure it is drying my eye out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this fan, yo. No cap, because my eye is melting off of my face. There we go. Yeah, that's way better. All right. But yeah, so that is the thing. That's one thing that I'm interested in seeing and checking out is Ghost Rider, and seeing what type of Ghost Rider stuff we might be getting in these next. Not just in She-Hulk, but I mean in everything, right? Because we know we're definitely going to be in a more supernatural MCU. That's something that we've been talking about a lot in these news flashes as well. When it like yesterday, we were talking about Moon Knight, and then we also have talked about how Echo is supposed to be more supernatural than anything. You know, Echo is supposed to be a supernatural movie or show. Yeah, a really supernatural show, more like Moon Knight than it is like Hawkeye, just from some of the announcements that we've heard. And then even in She-Hulk, it seems like we're going to be dabbling in some of the supernatural things, because I think there was like a little demon dude or something that she was chasing. It definitely looked like a little supernatural creature. It didn't seem like anything else other than that. And I think that might be like the secret underlining story of She-Hulk, is that, oh, it's like actually some supernatural shit going on. That's the big bad or the big whatever that we're actually looking at. So I'm super interested in seeing what they do with that. And Ghost Rider is freaking top tier for me. For a lot of people, Ghost Rider is top tier. And I think Ghost Rider has a high possibility of being in the MCU and being epic. Andre says Ghost Rider maybe, definitely no X-Men. I think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I think we might see something mutant related, but no X-Men for sure. But something mutant related, I could really see that happening at D23. Pina Colada says, even if 1% of the world likes you, that still makes 79.1 million people. Alrighty. Thank you for that beautiful fact, Pina Colada. We appreciate you. Noel Gonzalez says, Silver Surfer movie at D23. Yo, we even talked about a Silver Surfer movie on the channel the other day. We were like, yo, it would be crazy dope to get a Silver Surfer movie and have it like start with it being Norrin Rad. And it just looking at like start with just Silver Surfer's life and how he becomes the Silver Surfer, and it's just a movie about him. Movie starts off before the title screen goes up. It's all about the ending of Galactic's universe and him escaping. And then once he escapes his universe to come into ours, right before he's like becoming Galactus, we get that boom. We get the title screen, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then boom, we come back in, and it starts with Norrin Rad, and then we're just experiencing like everyday alien life, and then one day bruh comes and he becomes the Silver Surfer, and then that's how the movie goes. Like, I need that. I think that would be hella peak. Andre says, I would love to have X-Men to have the X-Men at D23, but Kevin Feige said there wouldn't be any X-Men until the contract ran out in 2025. Yep, and that's what. Yep, that is also. Yes, sir. That's what we have talked about on the channel multiple times because we all want to see. We all want to see it for sure, but it's just like, I don't think it's something that we are going to see, unfortunately. Whoa. Silver Surfer would be one hell of a surprise. Hey, I agree with that. Silver Surfer would be if they dropped a Silver Surfer movie, it would go crazy. The internet would break. I think people would be even more hyped for that than anything else. Like, that's just me though. I think people would be way more hyped for that than anything that we see. Don't forget there are 8 spots left. 3 movies are already on the board, and this is D23, so I am predicting more series than movies. That's very true. I think it's possible to get like 4 each. You know what I mean? Well, I understand what you're saying. There's already 3 movies on the board, so that leaves what? 5 more. 2 of those movies, 3 of those shows is very possible. Even one of those being movies, because we already, like you said, we already know about some of those movies being like Shang-Chi, The Wreckage of Time, just different stuff like that, and so it's very possible. That's very possible. I didn't even think about that. Mary Sue says, am I a fool for continuing to hope Daphne King will reprise her role as X-23? I don't think you're a fool at all. I just don't think that's going to happen. Like, that's just really that. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't know why I don't think it's going to happen. And if it does happen, I think it'll happen in, like, Secret Wars. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see that happening. And I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know if I would want that as our introduction to Wolverine. Because I'm a little scarred from Marvel, like gender swapping a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna play with you. I am a little scarred from that happening. With like Marvel, Taskmaster, and it's like, man, I don't know if oh man. So if we get introduced to like Wolverine, but it's like not Wolverine though, you know what I mean? Like as X-23 and that be our Wolverine, even though it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I would feel about that. I might pass out or something like that. I don't know. Noel says, I want Midnight Suns team up to include Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Punisher, Blade, and Doctor Strange at D23. Don't think we'll see Doctor Strange on that team, personally. I don't think that's going to happen. But I do think everything else that you said is definitely a possibility. And because that's kind of been what the team that we're going to look at, that we've been looking at. Instead of Doctor Strange, it's going to be... is it the Black Knight? Is it Black Knight? I don't know why I'm drawing a major blank right now. Yes, Black Knight. So Black Knight, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Blade, and then possibly Echo, depending on how her series works out, with it being more you know what I mean. Andre says, listen, if Charlie Cox can come from the Marvel Netflix universe, why not the X-23 character from the Marvel Fox? It's always possible. Never lose hope. Oh, no. I don't want it to happen. You know what I mean? That's my thing. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I don't want it to happen. I don't want X-23 to be in the movie. I just don't want that. That's just that's not something I am looking forward to, if you dig what I'm saying. I don't know why, but I just don't want that. and I really don't know what the issue is, but it just does not. It doesn't tickle my fancy. Yeah, that's really it. It does not tickle. The fancy is not tickled from X20 about X23. I don't know why. I'm just not. I'm not interested. Go away. It's one of those, you know. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out how big this chat box should be. And then bring that back some. There we go. I think that's good. I think that's fine. Midnight Suns is a possibility the way things are going in Phase 5 and 6. I think Midnight Suns is all but confirmed. I think the only thing that hasn't been confirmed about Midnight Suns is Midnight Suns being confirmed. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the that's how I feel about that. I think it's super possible that we see that happening. Mary Sue says, my dream is bring back Daphne, cast someone as Honey Badger, get Deadpool to babysit, and make the most violent kid show ever. Yeah, that would actually be pretty lit. I'm not going to lie. That sounds pretty awesome. Noelle says, we need MCU movie team up with the Young Avengers, Midnight Suns, A-Force, and Inhumans at D23. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like Secret Wars, basically, or the Kang Dynasty. I think either of those Avengers movies, or both of them, and I think we even heard something else is supposed to be a crossover event. Not Silent Hill, not Silver Surfer. Secret Wars? Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion is supposed to also be a type of crossover event where we could see a lot of those things, you know, kind of happen. And the Marvels is supposedly supposed to be introducing us to the Inhumans, but we don't know how true that is yet. But that's supposedly what's supposed to be going on. But Young Avengers, yeah, I need Young Avengers. Young Avengers might be one of the movies. Inhumans, I don't think we're ever going to get an Inhumans movie ever again or anything like that. I think we'll just see, if we do see the Inhumans anywhere else, they'll just be sprinkled throughout different movies as just addeds, you know? Like, it'll just be like, oh, okay, here's a Inhuman character. Or like, here's Lockjaw or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that could be very, very possible. But okay, moving on. We have a new look at Hawkman and Cyclone for Black Adam. And I'm actually these actually look pretty good, and I am actually pretty hyped for this movie, if you guys didn't know already. Look at that, though. That is nice. That is not high sugar butter. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I like it. I like it. I honestly think this looks pretty freaking, as I like to say, nifty. How you guys feeling about this? Like, look at Hawkman. Like that, I don't know what it is about it, but it's fire. This is like fire to me. Is this for the video game? Hold on, I just saw some news drop. Okay, yeah. Crazy. We were just talking about Midnight Suns, and then the Midnight Suns trailer dropped, but it was a comic book trailer. So that's why I was like, hey, yo, wait, what is this? Renato says, I love it. Yeah, bro, this is beautiful. I love it too, to be completely honest. It makes me very happy. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. This is what I meant to do. There we go. Because that is looking, that's looking tender. That is looking tender. I'm liking it. Tenderoni. Am I right? I'm super excited for this movie. Noel says Hawkman is super dope. Mary Sue says it looks awesome. I was worried it'd look like Goldar from Power Rangers. Hey yo, not Goldar. Bruh. Mary Sue, you be coming with the heat. I swear to God. You be coming with the heat all the time. Bruh. Oh, look at that grainy ass picture. Damn, all these pictures are terrible. What the hell? Damn. They couldn't even get a good picture of this guy. Bruh, that's cold though. That's hilarious. Here we go. Yo. That's hilarious, bro. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that looked like that? Look at that. The wings actually look freaking dope. I wish this was in color though, because I really want to see like how everything is looking. Cause yeah, but this looks saucy, and I am super ready for this, man. Super ready. I think this is gonna be lit. And then we have Cyclone. I tried to open this in a new tab. What happened? Open image in a new tab. There we go. There we go. She move her body like a cyclone. Make me wanna do it all night long. Going hard when turn the spotlights on. Because she move her body like a cyclone. Just like a cyclone. But yeah, yo, check out Cyclone. This is Cyclone coming at us from Black Adam. Obviously, Vanity Fair coming at us with the exclusive image. But this is lit. This is lit. I think this is pretty dope. I think this is pretty dope, and I can't wait to check out what this is going to be like, yo. This is going to be lit, lit, lit. The picture looks like it's straight out of a JSA comic book cover. Honestly, it really does, Andre. That's a really good point. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that. I even like that comparison because it really does look like that. No kizzy. Okay, where did the chat go? Hold on. There we go. Fuck. Yo, I swear having three monitors, sometimes it just be like, bruh. There we go. Renato says, when does the movie come out? It comes out October 21st. Yep, October 21st. Well, at least that's when it's supposed to come out, because we've heard supposedly that they're going to be trying to do adding some new post-credit scenes and stuff like that. And I'm pumped for it. I hope we get to. I hope it's lit, no matter what. I hope it's lit. Pina Colada says, all right, bro, I gotta go. Got work tomorrow or today in the morning. Good night. All right, brother, good night. You have a good one. Have a good time at work, my boy. I'll be streaming again later. I'll probably be streaming when you wake up, my G, on my channel. You already know. So tap in and we'll see what's going on. Mary Sue says, what about Fate? Are they keeping those pictures secret? No, I think we're probably going to get more stills the closer and closer that we get to the movie. So no doubt next month we'll probably get some freaking crazy posters for this movie. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is next month September, because we get the movie in October. So I'm thinking September we're gonna get freaking insane posters. That's just how I'm feeling, yo. I think we're gonna get some of the dopest ones that we've seen. No kizzy, yo. I think they're gonna be crazy lit. And I'm super ready for it. Like, it's I think it's gonna be crazy. Let me see. I think we got some other ones as well. Yeah, no doubt. The further we get along, we're gonna see more and more. Stills, trailers, all that good stuff. Come on, get in there. Loud. And then let's see. Is it this one? Boom. Look at my guy in his suit though. That shit look crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane. Oh. Oh my goodness. Holy mollies. Oh. Sons of Renata say, ooh, who is she? Cyclone is legit. Yeah, Cyclone is pretty dope. I don't know how she's going to be in the movie, but I think Cyclone is pretty dope if I'm thinking about the same person. Yeah, Andre, we see Fate in the trailers. We see Fate and we see Adam in the trailers. We see all of the JSA if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're definitely going to keep releasing stuff. Andre says, just saw the Twitter feed and we got some not so good news for fans of Titans and Doom Patrol. Oh, no. Noel says, I want Black Adam team up JSA. I think that's going to happen. Andre says, so I'm wondering, when is the Newsflash going to start? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my goodness, what happened? Alrighty. We have the first official trailer for Rick and Morty Season 6 has dropped, yo. It will premiere on September 4th. I am super hyped. I am super hyped for Rick and Morty season 6. I love Rick and Morty. Like, no cap. I love Rick and Morty, and I've watched Rick and Morty like since day 1, and it has since then like it's been one of the awesomest shows that I'm just that I'm so ready for. Like, I am so ready for the next season of Rick and Morty, because the last season definitely ended crazily if you've seen it. With the Citadel of Ricks being destroyed, my guy Morty get going in there and doing what he's doing, etc. Like, or evil Morty doing what he's doing. Like, it's been wild, yo. It's been freaking wild, and I just don't know what we're gonna do with the next season of everything, because I think it's gonna be Liddy McGritty. So let me know if you guys are ready for the next season of Rick and Morty, because you know I am. I love Rick and Morty. I'm actually wearing a Rick and Morty shirt, baby. Rick and Morty is the vibe out here in these streets. It's a funny show, but I also like Solar Opposites. I know a lot of people are like, yo, Solar Opposites is better. Da, 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 da. I think The Wall is just peak. I think The Wall is way better than the actual show of Solar Opposites. I think The Wall carries that show, to be completely honest. Oh, god damn. That was delicious. So yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling about Rick and Morty season 6. Did you watch season 5? Yo, this is a crazy announcement that I seen this morning, and I was like, good God, please no. So moving on to our next thing in our docket, right? Fortnite is officially going to be getting a Dragon Ball Z crossover. So Dragon Ball Z is going to be on Fortnite now. And that is insane. Like, I could not believe that Dragon Ball Z is going to be on Fortnite. Because, like, I just don't, I just can't believe it. That's wild to me. Like, Fortnite has literally taken over. Like, I don't know what to say. Fortnite has taken over. Man, I don't know if a new season is coming soon, but I gotta at least try to get my guy Vader unlocked. I do not play that game enough to get Vader, because Vader, I think Vader is the last skin of the battle pass, and I just don't play that play that game enough to get it. But I'm gonna try. Maybe. I don't know if you guys play Fortnite. I don't know if you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, but how are we feeling about this? Do you think we're gonna get like a Kamehameha in Fortnite or something crazy like that? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat how you guys feeling about this. I think it's just one step closer to Fortnite one day ruling the freaking world. So yeah, that's that. I can't believe it either. I'm just as surprised as you guys. Freaking wild. Up next, we actually have some pretty dope posters coming from She-Hulk. We got 3 new posters coming from She-Hulk. And I believe my guy Andre was feeling these ones, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, what have I done? There we go. Oh, snap. Did I mess it up? Oh, I did. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Oh, what in the hell? What in the what? What's happening? Okay, that was my bad. I have no idea what happened just now. Okay. So oh, okay. The team up might just happen. We will find out soon enough. I think you're talking about the thing. I still don't know what you were talking about when you said the Newsflash, bro. We had some technical difficulties, but I fixed it all up. The wall definitely carries that show. Yeah, 100% the wall carries. 100% the wall carries. Let's see. Where is... Here it is. Bring this back up. All right. And there we go. Okay, so let's check out these new She-Hulk posters that we have, gentlemen and ladies. So the first one, we have Tatiana Maslany is She-Hulk. And I like this. I like this poster. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty nifty. It's pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. It's pretty snazzy. I really like that they're going to be capitalizing on the whole lawyer aspect of this show. And I think, Andre, you said that they have a like a snippet or something that you can watch that shows them or something like that, right? A new intro to it, a short, something along the lines of that. So we'll have to check that one out for sure, because I like this, and and even when we even first heard the announcement of this show, it had a super more lawyer vibe to it. Even the logo did. And then the logo that they had for She-Hulk before, then later became the logo that they use for the law office that she works at now. It has the same font and design. I thought that was pretty dope. This is lit. This is lit. I think she looks really good too. Being green, or I mean, she is a little yellowish in the chin area, but I think it's dope. I think it looks good. It's a good vibe. And then we have Ginger Gonzaga is Nikki. I have no idea who this is. I think this is her friend that we see in the trailer a lot. You mean The Rock? What? I have no idea what's happening. I don't know what you're talking about, Andre. My bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Uh but yeah. I think this is the friend that's like, yo, I know you gotta go Hulk or something like that, and she's like, oh, this is my favorite dress. Don't know how much of I don't know how much she's gonna be in the show, but this is a dope little pink poster for her. And then finally, Jamila Jamil is Titania, which is lit. And Titania is going to be dope. I think she's going to be pretty awesome in the show. I'm pretty sure Titania is like She-Hulk's, like one of She-Hulk's like main villains in the comics. So that'll definitely be interesting to check out, see what's going on. I like it a lot. I think all of these posters are pretty lit. Let me know which one you guys like the most. All right. You mean The Rock? This movie has been in the works almost as long as The Flash. Not kidding. Yeah, I know that for sure. I know that Black Adam has been in the works like 10 years literally. Because I think The Rock had initially turned it down. Dwayne Johnson had initially turned it down. It was like, yo, this is too much. I'm not where I want to be yet to be in this movie, basically. Which is a dope thing to do. All right, next up. Continuing on the path of She-Hulk. Actually, let's check out the thing you was talking about, Andre. Where is it at? Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Marvel, maybe. Marvel Studios. Lawyer show. Here we go. I have found it. Where's the headphones, baby? Here we are. Huh. 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 All right. Let's check out the Lawyer show. Nope, that's not the right one. Let's do this. Chrome tab, share audio, and this one. There we go. All right. Let's see what we're about to be checking out. Yo. 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 Oh. Oh. Wait, Wong needs her as a lawyer? What? Yo. 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 Yes. Yes. Yup. 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 That was as cool as I thought it was going to be. That was definitely as cool as I thought it was going to be. No cap. No cap. That was dope. All right. And staying on the tone of She-Hulk and MCU, baby, here is the release date. The release date schedule for She-Hulk. Yo, so episode 1 will be on August 18th. Episode 2 will be on August 25th. September 3rd for September 1st for episode 3. Episode 8 will be on September 8th. Episode 4 will be on September 8th. Jesus. Episode 5, September 15th. Episode 6, September 22nd. Episode 7, September 29th. Episode 8, October 6th. And then episode 9, October 13th, baby. So this is going to be a huge vibe. I can't wait for this. This is going to be awesome. I think this show is going to be great. No cap. I think this is going to be one of the best shows that we get from Disney Plus, especially in the new regime. Or not the new regime, but in the new phase or whatever that we're in. You know, the new more adult comedy that we're going to be getting. Because we are going to be getting a lot of more adult content. 100%. Way more R-rated TVMA content is going to be coming to Disney Plus in the next 5 years. 100%. So I just hope everybody is super ready for that, because like Daredevil is supposed to still be TVMA, etc., etc., etc. So I think this is going to be very much like Moon Knight was. I just think this is going to be on the opposite side with more of the, you know, the nastiest stuff, like the getting nasty and the cussing abundantly. I think we're going to have quite a bit of stuff like that. Very How I Met Your Mother-ish, you know what I mean? How I Met Your Mother meets Law and Order meets the MCU. And I think that's basically going to be what this movie is, this show is, and I'm all the way here for it. I'm not against it by any means. Like, I just give it to me right now. Like I just said, like I just need it in my life, in my face. So I'm here for it, yo. I'm 100% here for all of this, and I hope that this show does meet all the expectations that we have, because the expectations are super high. And I think we can all agree with that. Okay. Moving on to the next one. On to the next one. All right, here's Newsflash. The Batman 2 has not been officially announced, but Matt Reeves is working on the script. And he is also working on the script for The Penguin, but he will not be, you know, producing or directing that either. But I think this is good news. The Batman is definitely one of the best Batman movies, live action, I feel, that we've ever got. That's just me personally. I like it tremendously more than The Dark Knight and all those other movies. I think the Batman embodies what a real Batman movie should be about. And I feel like if we got Matt Reeves and Christopher Nolan in the same room to make a Batman movie, I think that shit would be fire. Oh man, I think that would kind of be the best thing ever. Like, I think those two could handle that so beautifully that it just would be crazy. Because I feel like Matt Reeves understands Gotham really well. And this is only year 2 Batman as well. So I think that's something to say. So like, something to pretty much, I guess, look at or get in there. But Christopher Nolan has just kind of a different level of grit, I guess you could say. I'm not sure how you would say that, but I think they both bring positives to the table when it comes to the Batman, right? And I feel like if Christopher Nolan and Matt Reeves worked together on this, it would be like, let me get it, right? Like, whoo, it'll be freaking nice. Yeah. It's never been this late of a start without some message from Sensei Finito. Then again, I've only been here two or 3 weeks. What do you mean? This entire thing is a newsflash, yo. This entire thing is a newsflash. I'm not sure what's going on, Andre. I don't know what we're talking about, man. You got me all discombobulated, brother. I don't know what's going on, G. That was dope. I can't wait to watch the show. Me too. Yeah, She-Hulk is definitely going to be amazing. I agree with that 1 billion million %. But moving right along, the Joker 2 has a budget of $150 million. And I do believe that this was the budget for the first Joker movie, if I'm not mistaken, right? Joker. Whoa. Joker budget. Oh, what? It was only 55 to 70 million? Holy shit. And it made 1 billion at the box office. So that movie was a huge dub. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. So 3 times higher than the original movie is way insane. No cap. That's crazy. I can't believe it, yo. That's wild. Whoa. That's freaking crazy. I can't believe that. That's pretty crazy. I think the movie is going to be wild. What's up, Dr. Vince? How you doing? Like I said, why am I staring at your hair? I don't know. Why are you staring at your hair? There's a lot other things that you can stare at around here. So that's kind of interesting. You should kind of do some self-reflecting and kind of figure out why are you staring at my hair, you know? I think that's for you to figure out, not for me to tell you. That's kind of my point, you know? I don't know, bro. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what's happening. But you know, it is what it is. You want to stare at my hair. It's kind of, it's kind of luxurious in its own way. I understand. Look at it. Nice, healthy, strong locks. Are you jelly? Are you out here like Professor X? And that's why you hating on my locks. All right, next thing on the docket. Doom Patrol and Titans are expected to be canceled, you guys. Doom Patrol and Titans is expected to be canceled. That's so unfortunate. I really like Titans. I'm not going to lie. Titans is a solid, crazy show. Me and my wife loved to watch it. And we loved to watch Doom Patrol as well. I don't know why we stopped, but we did. But we never stopped watching Titans. We continued watching Titans, like for sure. We watched Titans. But Doom Patrol, not so much. Don't remember what happened. I think we just started watching so much stuff. I think Marvel Bros started popping too. So it was just so much going on that, we didn't get it. Ronaldo says, no, I love those shows. Yeah, I think we're getting this. I think we're seeing them get canceled because hopefully we're going to be seeing a new and better MCU, right? Not MCU, DCEU. My bad. I think that's the strat overall. I think that's what the issue is, or why we're seeing this happen, is because we're going to be getting just a better DCEU, and they probably want to bring in Nightwing, and they probably want to bring in Hawk Guy and all of these people into the actual DCEU the proper way and give them different movies, which I think is basically a genius move, high key. Like, instead of getting Titans as a show, getting Titans as movie form, or having the Titans even built up in the DCEU to where we can see them in movie form. And the same with Doom Patrol. Have Doom Patrol be movies, kind of like how we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Give Doom Patrol to James Gunn. Let James Gunn do Suicide Squad and Doom Patrol, and then let someone else take over Titans and all these other things. And hopefully we get to see this be a step closer towards a more cohesive DC universe. Hopefully that's what this means. And this isn't for sure, this isn't 100% that they are getting canceled or anything like that. It's just there is a rumor that we might be seeing these shows get canceled. It's expected to see them get canceled and get up out of here, because they don't really have any connection to the overall DCEU. So yeah, that's definitely something to look at and to keep in mind. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Because the greatest obstacle to discovery is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Man, you be coming with those crazy quotes of the days, my boy. I ain't even gonna cap. Things really be having me out here like, bruh, I might have to really start voice acting. You dig what I'm saying? And then one of the final things on the docket. Oh, no. Okay, a couple more things on the docket. Lady Gaga will be paid 10 million buckaroos for starring in Harley Quinn, and for starring as Harley Quinn in Joker, and Joaquin Phoenix will be paid 20 million. Good God, those are some big bucks. Those are some big bucks. So that's a $30 million. That's $30 million on top of the $150 million movie budget. That is crazy. That is definitely crazy. How do y'all feel about that? I don't really have any feelings about it. I think it's probably going to be well deserved because I think this movie is going to bring in double what they're paying them. Right? Because like that's just how it works. I think this movie is going to make crazy amount of dollars. And I am super here for it. Oh, look, Joker and Harley Quinn have their own little emojis. That's pretty dope. I didn't know that. That's saucy. I like that. Dwayne Johnson voted for a solo Black Adam movie after the original Shazam script had the anti-hero as its villain. Oh, snap. That sounds pretty dope. I think I would have liked that. I think I would have liked having Black Adam as the villain for that movie and then going after that into seeing a Black Adam solo movie. I think that would have been like freaking perfect. Go from Shazam, having him as the villain, and then going to get his backstory as well. Nah, you know what? I lie. I think I would have liked the first Shazam movie, then get the Black Adam movie, and then get Shazam versus Black Adam. Yeah, that's the way to go. It was super weird to see Batman v Superman without them ever knowing anything about each other or anything like that ever or anything. Just ever. Like, that shit was weird. That was mad weird, son. I did not even like that too much. It almost pissed me off. Like, almost pissed me off. I was like, bro, what? They just giving us a Batman v Superman with no backstory of to what the hell is actually happening. And then it wasn't even executed that well. So I was like, double what the hell? Like, yeah, that was wild. Interesting movie for sure. But I know a lot of people do love Batman v Superman. Let me know how you feel about BVS. And let me know how you feel about, this announcement that basically Dwayne Johnson was like, nah, bruh, don't put me in this movie. Put me in this movie. You dig? I like that. I think it's a pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid. I'm not even gonna lie. And I can't wait for this movie because I think it's gonna be top notch. All right, and I think this is the last thing. Oh, it's Chris Hemsworth's birthday. Oh, nice. So Thor and Amanda Waller. That's wild. Happy birthday to Chris Hemsworth as well as Viola Davis. Yo, happy birthday to them. Big vibes. Big vibes and big vibes indeed. All right. Now that brings us to the end of our pop culture news flash, but we are not done. We are not done at all because we have some pretty dope things to go over, right? Well, you guys don't know, I know. We are back we have another MCU update coming at us from Mike Beasy, yo. Mike Beasy's updates have been crazy lately. And we've seen a lot of stuff that Mike Beasy has said come true. So, let's do it. Renato says Batman versus Superman sucked. LOL. Yeah, it was pretty. It was definitely pretty bad. Dr. Vincent, the multiverse of Vinces, says, "Remember, Sensei, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Man, that was actually pretty deep, bro. I ain't gonna cap with you. I ain't gonna cap with you, son. That was pretty deep, bro. You actually kind of got me with that one. I think I felt the tears, like one single tear, start to stroll down my face, hang at the bottom of my chin. But I just sucked that shit right back up. So with all that being said, let's get into this Mike Beasley MCU update about what bruh is going to be talking about, and this is covering Echo, Daredevil, Defenders, just stuff like that, right? Okay. So, okay, wait, first of all, my guy has some pictures. Oh, it's Daredevil Born Again. A picture for the Defenders. Oh, okay. One second, let's get this. Whoa. All right, so here are the pictures real quick. Let's drop these pictures on y'all so you can see. So you can see what I see. Okay, so here's one of the pictures. Oh, whoa. Whoops. Here's one picture. Here's another one. What the hell? Here's another one. Another one. And another. So those are the pictures. All right, now let's check out what Mike Beasley had to say about these. The pictures tell you everything you need to know, is what Mike Beasley says. Right? This 18-episode adventure will be dark in tone and have all the elements that its counterpart on Netflix showed, talking about the Daredevil Born Again series. TVMA, more along the line of rated R. This show will be violent and gritty. With so many episodes, there is plenty of room for other characters to show up. I've been telling you about this for a while now, but here's the update. Echo. This should be obvious at a point. They're lovers in the comics, and they have a common enemy, Kingpin. Last we saw him, he was shot by Echo. He will be the big bad of this series, and we will get a look at the criminal underworld. The Defenders. We will see the team come together. Jessica Jones, who will be Kristen Ritter, who may show up in She-Hulk. Luke Cage, most likely will be the Michael Coulter version of Luke Cage that we saw in the Netflix shows Luke Cage and Daredevil. And then Daredevil will also come together. So that'll be Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones. Notice I didn't say Iron Fist. No, not yet. He will show up soon, and he will be a recast. But we will get another familiar character, Colleen Wing. And that was the picture that I showed you guys. That was who that woman was. Jessica Henwick is returning to reprise her role. She was close to Iron Fist as well as another criminal organization, The Hand. The underground organization will be prevalent in this series. And then the Punisher, John Bernthal, is back like he said, and it won't be watered down. Stay tuned for more. Yo, this sounds like a complete dub all the way across. Like a complete dub. Like a big body dub. I am all the way here for all of this. How do you guys feel about it? Echo, Kingpin, the Defenders, Colleen Wing, The Hand, The Punisher, all in Daredevil. 18 episodes, 18 weeks. What are you thinking? What are we thinking that we're going to be seeing from this? I am bloody pumped. My man Renato says, sheesh. Right, bro? Doesn't that sound crazy? That sounds insane. Andre says, I liked Batman v Superman, but the extended version with the extra 30 minutes made the difference, in my opinion. But if it didn't vibe with you, then that does suck. It's all subjective. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right about that. Man, I just feel like they made some really freaking weird decisions with that movie. Like, super weird decisions with that movie. Like, that whole Martha thing and just a lot of that stuff was just really weird. Like, your mom's name is my mom's name? Then we must work together. Like, there was a lot of weird creative choices in that movie. That's all I'll say. Andre says, the doc is deep today. Big facts. I agree with that. But yeah, man, I am all the way here for it. I'm all the way here for Daredevil and Echo being together and that whole relationship and that entire vibe of what's going to be happening. Kingpin is going to be lit in that show, I hope. I think Kingpin is going to be a lot more like himself in that show and not as watered down as he was in Hawkeye, because I definitely think they watered him down. I'm really excited to see the Defenders, if that's real. Seeing Jessica Jones and Luke Cage come back, as well as Daredevil. I think it would be dope to also see She-Hulk possibly come into the fray with him, instead of being on the Avengers. Her being on the Defenders would be really lit. I don't think we ever talk about the Defenders, but I think it's very possible that we could see a Defenders show or something like that come out. Like, I don't know why we don't talk about that. We probably don't talk about that enough, but I guess we could. It's very possible we could see the Defenders coming back in their own show. And that could be one of the shows, like we were talking about earlier, Andre, that we get announced at D23, which would be freaking insane. Because there isn't there's not just big heroes, in Marvel. There's an abundance of heroes. A lot of street level small heroes, street level bad guys, all this stuff. And we could see all of that in She-Hulk, And I'm here for all of it, 100%. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments, in the chat. What is your expectations? What's your feelings for it? Let me know. And then yesterday we also talked about the 10-year plan for DC Studios being Batman, a Batman movie, Superman, Man of Steel 2, Wonder Woman 3, The Trinity, The Flash Part 1 and 2, Black Adam reshoots, Green Lantern movie spinning off into a series. So that's basically the DC Studios that we might be able to look at for these next couple of years. Here's one for you. Doc, years are only days. My bad. Years are only days holding the seconds of each passing hour. Ooh, man. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in on an awesome pop culture news flash. Unfortunately, we will not be doing a trivia time today just because I do want to get into my stream a little bit earlier and stuff like that. And I do have some other things that I do need to take care of before I do get into my stream. So I will be doing that. And then this Friday or something, maybe we can have a good trivia time, or we might go live just to do trivia or something like that soon. And the next week, the Marvel Bucks will be changing. So if you guys got your big bucks, if you guys are rolling your big money, it won't be happening a lot more often. So y'all get all the money you can while you can, because all those things will be changing soon. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys rock socks. Thank you for tuning in and vibing with your boy during this amazing pop culture news flash. I really do appreciate you guys. If you guys have anything else you would like us to check out or react to, whether it be a trailer, movie, or video game, please drop it in the comment section down below. Or if you're in our Discord, you can put it in the request section. I think we have a request section and a trailer request section as well. So, you know, if you guys have any trailers, if you have anything you want us to check out, you can always put it there. Always have us check it out in that area, because that is something that we can do. If you guys didn't know, memberships are now active on the channel. By becoming a member, not only do you get access to member-only badges, channel emojis, and other special perks, but you also become one of Earth's mightiest bros. And by becoming a Brovenger, you get access to, you know, Discord-only watch parties and just an abundance of things that help us show you our love to you for being so supportive of what we got going on here at Marvel Bros. And we appreciate you guys for all of that support. I think it only starts at $2.99 to become a Brovenger. So become a Brovenger today. We appreciate all of you guys, and we hope to see you on the next video. Excelsior.